We are going to be rounding the number 787 to the nearest 10 and to the nearest 100. When rounding numbers, remember, we have to always remember that 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 tell us to ignore the number in the roundings place, while numbers 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 tell us to add 1 to the number in the roundings place. So we have a 7 in the ones place, an 8 in the tens place, and a 7 in the hundreds place. We're rounding to the nearest 10, so this is the number that will be changed or stay the same. And this 7 in the ones place is going to tell us what to do. The 7 tells us to add 1. So I'm going to add 1 to the number in the roundings place. 8 plus 1 is 9. Ignore or get rid of the number in the ones place, and then drop everything to the left down. So 790. And if we pull out this number 87 and think about rounding that just to the nearest 10, we know that 87 is really close to 90 on the number line. So that's why it rounds to 90, and the 7 stays the same. Now let's look at this number again, but this time we're going to round to the nearest 100. And this 7 right here is in the hundreds place. So I'm going to look right next door. Again, the number right next door is a number that tells us to add 1. So I'm going to add 1 to the 7 in the hundreds place, which makes it an 8. Everything to the right becomes a 0. So the number 787 rounded to the nearest 10 is 790. And the number 787 rounded to the nearest 100 is 800.